My child, sit down for a moment. Let's talk. Today, I want to share something I rarely speak of. The things I regret. Not because I enjoy thinking about the past, but because I don't want you to carry the same weight I did. I want you to live lighter, love deeper, and walk wiser than I did. You know, life is funny. It moves so fast. And in the rush, we often think we have all the time in the world to do the right thing. But time doesn't wait. It just keeps going. And if you're not careful, you'll wake up one day and wonder how certain things slipped away from you. I did. And I don't want that for you. One of my biggest regrets? Not saying, I love you enough to the people who mattered. I was raised in a time when men were expected to be strong, silent, and sturdy like an old oak tree. We weren't taught how to speak love, just to show it through hard work, a roof over your head, food on the table. And while those things are important, my child, they're not enough. People need words. They need to hear that they matter, that they're cherished. And now, some of the people I loved most are gone, and they never heard those words from me. So I beg you, don't wait. Tell the people you love how you feel. Tell them often and mean it. It won't make you weaker. It'll make you more human. Another regret that haunts me is the time I lost holding on to anger. I used to think that if someone wronged me, they didn't deserve my forgiveness. I wore my grudges like badges. But over the years, those grudges didn't hurt the people who wronged me. They only poisoned my own heart. Forgiveness isn't about excusing the wrong. It's about setting yourself free. You don't need to carry every hurt forever, my dear. Let go when you're ready, not for them, but for you. Always. There's also the dreams I never chased. I had a passion for music when I was young. I played the guitar, wrote a few songs. But I chose a practical path, a steady job, a stable life. And while I'm grateful for the life I built, there's always been this quiet ache, a little whisper of what if in the back of my mind. What if I had tried? What if I had believed in myself just a little more? So if you've got a dream, my child, don't bury it. Water it. Nurture it. Chase it with all your heart, even if the world tells you it's foolish. Regret weighs more than failure ever will. I also regret not listening enough. I was so busy trying to provide, trying to be the strong one, that I didn't always stop to hear what the people around me were saying, especially my kids. I thought I knew what was best, but sometimes all they needed was for me to listen without fixing, without judging. Just listen. So I say to you now, be present. Put down the phone. Turn off the noise. Look people in the eye when they speak to you. You'll be amazed at what you learn when you truly listen. And let me tell you, pride cost me relationships. There were times I let my ego get in the way of saying, I'm sorry. Times I didn't reach out because I wanted to be the one who was right. But being right isn't worth losing someone you love. Swallow that pride. Say sorry when you're wrong. Say it even when you're not sure, just to keep the peace, just to hold on to the love. People aren't perfect, and neither are we. You know, I also regret not taking better care of myself. I gave everything to others and left myself last. I thought that's what being a good man was. But my body paid the price. I didn't rest when I should have. Didn't eat right. Didn't move enough. And now I carry that in my bones, in my breath, every single day. So please, don't treat your body like it's invincible. Respect it. It's the only home you've got for your soul. Another regret that still brings a tear to my eye is not being more patient. I was quick to anger at times. Quick to raise my voice when what was needed was gentleness. I look back now and wish I'd paused, breathed, and spoken with kindness instead of frustration. People remember how you made them feel. not what you said or did. So if you're ever in a moment where anger bubbles up, remember what I'm telling you now. Take a breath. Step away if you have to. Kindness is never weakness. It's strength dressed in love. And maybe the hardest one to admit. I regret waiting too long to be truly honest with myself. I wore masks for years. Tried to be what I thought everyone needed me to be. But inside I was scared. Scared of being judged. Scared of being seen. My child, don't live behind a mask. Be who you are. Fully. Unapologetically. The right people will love the real you. And those who don't, they were never meant to stay. I want you to remember something. It's okay to make mistakes. You will. That's part of living. But learn from them. Don't repeat them. And don't carry shame around like a shadow. You are not your mistakes. You are the way you rise from them. My regrets are mine to carry, but my lessons are yours to receive. That's why I tell you these things. Not to dwell on the past, but to light the path ahead for you. Now listen to me, my dear child. If you find value in these words, if they remind you of someone you love, or a lesson you needed to hear, please subscribe to this channel. Not for numbers, not for fame, but so this little corner of the internet can keep growing. So more sons and daughters like you can find comfort, wisdom, and a bit of warmth when the world feels cold. Click that button not for me, but for us. For this family we're building one story at a time. And remember, I may not know your face, but I love you like my own. Take care of yourself. Grandpa loves you.